Hey guys, it's Amber from grownupfangirl.com and ohthebookfeels.com. You guys have been asking for me to do a Q&A type intro video. I don't know why, but I appreciate it and I will do it for you. Not really a fan of booktubing, but I decided that since you guys kept asking for it, we will do some variation on the booktube. Don't ever expect to come here and find reviews. It's just not something I'll do. But we have lots and lots and lots of fun reviews at grownupfangirl.com and at ohthebookfeels.com. So let's jump right in. Okay. A couple of you asked, just two that I see off the top of my list, and I know more people asked, and I'm sorry if I don't mention you, but I'm trying really hard. Candor Initiate and Vampire Academy page on Instagram asked what character I relate to the most in real life. These are generally pretty easy for me. I can narrow it down to 3, which is saying a lot for someone who reads a lot. You guys know that. They are these books. I Heart You, You Haunt Me by Lisa Schroeder, The Sky's Everywhere by Jandy Nelson, and Looking for Alaska by John Green. I Heart You, You Haunt Me is about a girl named Ava. Her boyfriend dies. This happens before the book starts, so I'm not ruining anything for you. And basically it's about how her boyfriend kind of haunts her, and it's not so much that I think ghosts are real, it's just that I can relate to seeing those signs that your loved ones are still around. And I went through a very similar situation at 18, coming up on 10 years since that happened, and even to this day it's very hard for me. I'm still healing, and I think I will heal for the rest of my life. I don't know if I'll ever be whole again, but we patch up and we move on. And on that topic, The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson follows Lenny. Lenny is struggling with the death of her sister. Again, this is before the book starts, not ruining anything for you. So The Sky is Everywhere is about how Lenny learns to be Lenny without Bailey, who is her sister. Lenny learns how to survive, and to not only survive, but to thrive. And I think that The Sky is Everywhere is a great lesson in grief and how it not changes you, because a lot of people do say grief changes you. I think this is a more clear example of how grief can reveal who you really are. And it's actually my next tattoo, so it means a whole lot to me, and I would love it if you guys picked this book up. The other one is Looking for Alaska by John Green. A lot of you have probably read this, but you would be surprised at how many people who have not and who do not even know it exists. Even the people who have read The Fault in Our Stars. You're crazy. I love The Fault in Our Stars. I love Looking for Alaska a whole lot more. I probably relate most, not to Alaska, but to Miles, who's the main character, and what he goes through after the tragedy in the book. I don't want to ruin it for those of you who have not read it, but this book really helped me cope 9 years after the fact of what I went through. And it's more about how Miles looks for the answers that he's never going to find. Because when people pass away, especially unexpectedly, the question I think we ask ourselves the most is why? Why that person? Why not the bum on the street who stole somebody's gas yesterday? Why did it have to be this good person? Why did they do it? Why did they make these decisions? These are all questions I struggled with for a really long time, and Looking for Alaska taught me I don't have to know the answer. But I do have to keep living. So this is also actually another tattoo I'll be getting in the near future. I really love this book. So those 3 books are the characters I relate to the most, and that's the sad stuff for this video. So let's do some happy stuff now. Several of you asked what my favorite kind of music was. I'm gonna say One Direction. Hate if you want to. Haters gonna hate. I don't care. I really love One Direction. I really like a lot of country music. Thomas Rhett is on my list right now. Luke Bryan, Garth Brooks. Probably don't even know who Garth Brooks is. He's awesome. Also like Jason Mraz. Also, if you're not my age, probably don't. He's awesome. I really listen to pretty much anything. My playlist will go from country to rap to pop to really weird stuff. And on that note, I really dig Justin Nault, who you can find at justinnault.com and also on YouTube /JustinNault. I'll put the link in the doobly-doo. And he's pretty awesome. He does a lot of covers. He plays music at the Big Bang Bar in Nashville, so if you're of age and want to go check him out and live in that area, go do so. Say hi. He's super nice. And he's got his own stuff out too, so he's pretty amazing. And I really hope that he gets seen and hits it big time, because he deserves to. Nice people deserve that kind of thing. So do me a favor, check out justinnault.com. You'll love it, I promise. You won't be sorry. Okay, Shipping Books asked what my favorite book quote was. It was really hard for me. I have so many, and they're constantly being tossed around in my head for tattoo ideas. So I'll say that I really like I Spent My Life Folded Between the Pages of Books. It's from Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. I like it so much it's tattooed on my body in her handwriting. She's awesome. You guys should follow her and read all of her books. The next one I'm getting on my body is from Jandy Nelson's book. It says, "The sky is everywhere, begins at your feet." Kind of a reminder that those that we lose are always with us, always around us. Not just in the sky. Whether or not you believe in what happens to what people when they pass away, that's not really what it's about. It's just more about reminding me, on a personal level, that those people are with me everywhere. And I think that's a pretty strong thing. I really like, from John Green's Looking for Alaska, you see this correlation between the characters I relate to and the books. Anyway, I really like we are as indestructible as we believe ourselves to be. I think it's a very powerful quote. And it's also another that I'm considering putting on my body. So we'll go with 3 for now. I have a lot more, but there's no way I can list them all. Okay, at _Lynn97 asked if I could forget that I read a book and then start it again and reread it again for the first time. And that loud noise is my dog. Yeah. What book would it be? Probably The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. It was such a touching book for me, and there were so many moments where I just kind of lost myself in the story, and I wish that I could experience that book for the first time again. Also feel that way about Looking for Alaska. I really love those books, and I wish that I could erase my memory and have that experience all over again. I think that's a powerful thing for books. Melody is writing. She is a blogger at bookcrastinators.com. Asked me what authors have I enjoyed meeting most, and as a book lover, Melody, you should know I can't answer this question, but I'm gonna try. Probably Veronica Roth at this point is one of my favorites. I acted like a total dweeb when I met her, and like, I have a divergent tattoo and I have shoes and I'm gonna take off my shoes, and yeah, it was embarrassing. Anyway, I really enjoyed meeting her. I love every chance I get to say hi to Tahira Mafi because she is amazing. She's just so fun to talk to, and she's so nice and fabulous and has awesome shoes and clothes and eyelashes. Her husband, Ransom Riggs, is pretty fun to talk to too. I have a lot of upcoming events and signings that I'm pretty excited about. One of them is a Nashville event. 3/4 of the bloggers from Grownupfangirl and ohthebookfeels will be at the event in Nashville in June. It is going to have a lot of awesome authors, Cora Carmack being one of them, Colleen Hoover being another one, Rebecca Donovan will be there. Along with Colleen Hoover, Griffin Peterson will be there playing a gig. Wow, that's amazing. Anyway, so really excited to meet Cora Carmack. She and I talk a lot through the interwebs, and I'm on her street team for her new book, all lined up. And she's amazing. She's so nice and so easy to talk to, and I consider her a friend, even though I've never met her in real life. So I'm very, very excited to finally get to say hi to Cora. One day I'll meet John Green, and I'll probably faint. But until then, these are my favorites. Okay, Name of the Dauntless Muggles asked me if I could basically take away one character's death from any series, what would it be? I don't want to spoil any books that anybody may not have read. If you've been under a bus and haven't read a lot of these books, then I don't want to spoil those. So I'm going to generalize. You guys are going to think I'm going to say Allegiant. I'm not. I think that ending was perfect for the character who passed away. I am going to say that one of the characters from the Chemical Garden trilogy by Lauren DeStefano, I don't have that book right in front of me because it's way up there and it's really hard for me to get to, dies, and I would undo his death or her death because I miss that person. Like, I miss that character like a real person. So that's mine. If you've never read Lauren DeStefano, I highly suggest you do it. And if you don't want to, and you have any kind of mental illness, whether it be anxiety or depression or OCD or whatever, I highly suggest you follow her. She is very vocal about the topic, and she gets the conversation going, and for that I commend her and think she's amazing. So check out Lauren DeStefano if you never have. You'll love her. Okay, a lot of you asked what my favorite book to movie adaptation was. I'm gonna keep it short. Divergent. You can be mad if you want. I don't want to say I don't care, but it's my favorite. So Divergent for the win. I think it was the best. I also kind of think it was the most accurate, and I really like Theo James. On that note, grownupfangirl asked me, she said, what was it like to meet Theo James and how did I keep it together? It was like amazing. He is so awesome, and I kept it together because he's so awesome. He's very easy to talk to. He's very approachable. What it was not easy to do is say goodbye, and that's because mostly he smells like heaven. I'm pretty sure that's what heaven smells like. So yes, Theo James. Yes, Divergent. Okay, last couple. Just Anna Love on Instagram asked, how do you balance reading, reviewing, blogging, Instagramming, and your personal life? And Lola, does it get overwhelming? Short answer, yes, it gets super overwhelming. But I enjoy it, and I thank you guys every day for allowing me to do this for a living. It's crazy. You guys are awesome and amazing, and I love you. Aww. As far as how I balance it all, I don't have like any kind of set schedule. I read when I can read. I donate. I obviously spend a lot of time with Lola, who is my 2-year-old. Massive dog shaking in the background again. And I have a great staff of bloggers with me. Carmen from ohthebookfeels.com, Christina, Marie, and Ursula are all bloggers on both sites, and I think together as a team, that's how we keep it together. That's how we balance things. We share a lot of the same responsibilities, and we work really well together and really closely together, and because of them, we're able to keep it going and running and keep you guys happy, and that's how I do it. Someone asked if we would be doing more t-shirts. Yes. And we're considering putting the older designs back up for you guys at some point. On the t-shirt topic, so happy to say we're able to donate quite a large portion to Children with Hair Loss, which is the organization that Hair for Hazel helps. And that's because you guys are amazing. We sold 67 shirts. We only tried to sell 50, so 67 is more than 50, and you guys win again. You're awesome. Seriously, really amazing. Like, way cooler than me, and you just don't even realize it. I'm not cool in real life. And then I think the last one will end on kind of a fun topic if you want. I'll do, someone asked me, do you like donuts? This is a very serious subject. You know, I agree that donuts is a serious subject because so many people abuse donuts. And, I mean, I see them just, like, getting tossed around and thrown in carts. And, I mean, it's not fair. So, do I like donuts? I don't. Not at all. Actually, I kind of love donuts. Have a good day. I'm gonna go eat my lots and lots of donuts. Love you guys. You're amazing. Never stop being amazing, okay? Really rude to talk with your mouth full, too. Don't ever do that either.